Lea Ford Cottage is at least 300 years old and stands near Lea Marston Church on the eastern edge of Birmingham. It's a rare example of an ordinary family's cottage from the 17th century, a great contrast to the stately homes of the period, such as Aston Hall in Birmingham. The cottage is constructed using an oak frame, infilled with wattle and daub. A floor of beaten earth and windows without glass show what life was like for the majority of the population until relatively recently. Lea Ford Cottage was saved from demolition in 1974 and was carefully moved to its current site next to the Tame Valley Wetlands office. It originally stood just a few miles away. Surprisingly, the cottage has had many names during its long life: Maggots Croft, Godwin's Croft, Church Pit Cottage, and Fisherman's Cottage. After 3 centuries of continuous occupation, the last tenants of the cottage left in 1938. In 2018, Lea Ford Cottage welcomed descendants of the Evans family, who had once lived there.
I'm Jeff Evans. My dad was Frank, who lived here, and we've come today to bring my granddaughter, Evelyn, to show her where a great-granddad lived as a boy.
And how long ago was that?
Oh, what year was he born? 1907.
Was it? No, my mum was born 1907.
Was it 1909? All his memories of childhood, early childhood, were at this house. So.
I'm Suzanne Evans, and it was my father-in-law, Frank Evans, that lived in this house with his brothers, sisters and his mum and dad.
My name's Roger Patterson, and my mother lived in this house from 1907, as far as I know.
Yes.
Till she was 14.
We've actually got a picture like that of them two at one of the original Evans parties, I think.
Yeah, I think it was there.
Before I was born, I might add.
Jeff's dad used to laugh and joke about how they all used to live in here, but they all had the set jobs that they had to do to keep the house ticking over properly. And the main one I always remember is when he said when the train drivers went past and they used to just chuck the coal off at them to keep warm, and then they used to throw them chickens, so it was a bit of bartering going on between the two of them.
But I think it's quite a happy life.
Yes.
More about one or two of the brothers being a bit devious. You know, like, we won't do that, the women will do it, or something like that.
Yes.
You know, so that's...
There was only 2 sisters, wasn't
there was only 2 sisters.
And
the other sister was
9 brothers.
very methodic, didn't do much at all, got away with everything. But she had a good few years here, I think. Happy life, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I always think she thought that her mother was good to her.
Yes.
You know, so... Past that, they always had food on the table. They always ate well. Yeah, I had a feeling our mum said there used to be stuff behind that, in that back bit at the back. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I'm sure she said it was pigs. They used to keep a couple of pigs in there, so
yes.
Which they could have done, right? You know.
It smelled lovely, wasn't it?
So Evie, do you think you'd have liked to live in this house?
I'm slightly liking it, but I don't know if I'll be comfortable in it.
You think you might be a bit cold, or?
A bit cold because there's no glass in the windows, or light, and there's no really heating to heat up it. But I just like how it's historical, and I really like history, so I might like to live in a historical house one day.